elimination of no-knock warrants. And the Taylor incident is what really brought that forward and stuff. I guess it's been going on for a while. No-knock warrants. How long has that been around?
It's been around for almost forever. I think it really gained prominence in the '60s with the riots. Mm-hmm. It really began prominence, but so did SWAT. So did federal funding of police, local police. Mm-hmm. All that arose out of the Safe Neighborhoods Act, 1968, signed by Lyndon Johnson, right, following the King assassination and the riots from there. Mm-hmm. Now, no-knock warrant, so that you get an understanding. A warrant means that you have gone to a court, you've established probable cause. Right. Every warrant, though, means that there has to be someone who comes in and testifies, and the court has to find that particular testimony credible in order to sign off on the warrant. Right. Therein lies a problem in and of itself, because most of these cats aren't credible. Right. When they come in and get a warrant, they come in and say whatever it is that they want to say, and if you go through the case law, you'll see the ones that are reversed usually wind up with a person came with his boilerplate warrant, etc., and said, "Here, give me a warrant." Now look at Breonna Taylor's case. They get a warrant. The guy who is actually their target is already locked up when they go to execute this no-knock warrant on her spot. Why they would need a no-knock warrant at that particular point for her spot? No-knock warrant is only supposed to have three components to it. One, probable cause. Two, the idea that they could lose, somebody would destroy evidence. And three, that the person behind who you're about ready to search or the property has a history of violence. So there's no way they can establish that they had a no-knock warrant to search Breonna Taylor because she had no history of violence, nor was the person who they said was violent at her apartment because they knew he was already locked up. All right? So no-knock warrants mean that the police officer can come in unannounced, kick the door in, and come in.
And the way they put it in the media as though that was just, they found out after, he was locked up. We didn't even know that he was already locked up. So you're basically saying even before they got the warrant, they knew that he was already locked up.
Absolutely. How would you be in charge of an investigation and the guy who you're investigating gets locked up? And you don't know that.
Nobody tells you, right?
Because that makes sense, right?
Right, yeah. It's not like the town's that big.
Absolutely. So that's the nature of no-knock. But what no-knock creates is the atmosphere. So when I come in, especially in a state that has a free right to carry, and almost every state has the right for you to defend your home and have a gun in your home.
And it's natural. Think about it. In D.C., PG, even in Baltimore. I'm out of D.C. and PG area, and there's a lot of home invasions. And so somebody comes in, you're knocking at my door, most likely they're going to be leaving out in a body bag. That's my intention. That's right. And, if you're kicking in the door, I have to protect my family.
That's the first thought of every person who is trained to carry a weapon, is that you have the right to protect your home.
Right.
Absolutely. So
that's where the conflict. If I have a right to protect my home, I'm an American citizen. You come in, I have my family there, and all of a sudden doors kicked in, nobody's saying anything and stuff, whatever, and they could be lying. The criminals could be with the police, as they kick in your door and then rob you and stuff. So I have to defend my family. I have to defend myself. So then now I shoot them. Then
that's right. And you from the Bronx, and I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Right.
So we've seen actually doors get kicked in by cats pretending that they were something that they wanted to be
definitely.
to get in.
Yeah, that's a regular routine.
So this is not new. Right. So anybody who has common sense knows that if you don't announce, you open the door for a confrontation.
Exactly.
All right.